What's up, guys? Welcome to the Ceylon Ranking YouTube channel. Today, guys, I'm going to present you about my latest research project, which is named as GPA 4.0 Magic Framework. Here, this framework can be considered as a practice-based framework. Guys, there are two types of frameworks. One thing is a technology-based framework, and the other one is practice-based framework. Uh, if you have understood about the Octave framework, it is a practice-based framework. It means you are following the certain steps, you can achieve the results which is defined in the framework. This is also like that way. By following the methodology that I have defined here, you can gain a results of GPA 4.0 or as an average, okay, as an optimal value, you can get the what we call more than first class degree. Okay, this thing I have defined in order to get the result of first class, and you can follow any subject stream and get these results, and this is proved and certified, and it is a made in Sri Lanka product. Okay, so actually this is not the real project. This is some kind of abstraction of the project. Since I am publicly releasing this one, we can consider this thing as the abstraction of the real project. Okay, I have made this project in order to submit this to the Cambridge University in UK for the Bill Gates Foundation, right? Right. So this is psychological influenced and practice based, and it is an educational framework. Okay, there are three theories behind this framework. The first thing is called as the closer one is the best. I will recall what are these things, what are the meaning of these things. Closer one is the best. That means that what do you mean by the closer one? How do you define this closer one? Closer one means the resources that you are gaining. Perhaps now when you are learning in a university, you are getting plenty of resources. You will be getting like MIT open platform resources and many university resources you can get from the YouTube and from some several websites like that way, and also from books, textbooks. There are plenty of resources, but we have to define the closer one. Closer one means your current university. Your current university resources is the best resource that you can apply. If you are going beyond that one, then your optimal value will be decreased. We can get a graph, and that graph will be if you are going beyond the what we call the limitation of the closer one, that means you are not getting a proper grade. Okay, I have practically proved these things. I can show you the results of that one. And this project I will be showing, I will be taking a control variable as myself, and I will release the results to you as a series of videos I will release. So after proving these things, you can follow the framework. Okay, then the second theory behind this one is the practice beats the wisdom. Okay, what do you mean by the wisdom? Okay, in the teenagers, as what we call, when we are in teenagers, we have heard that guy is brainy, that guy is smart. Like that way, we have heard several things. But when you reach into the university, that is not the case. If you are practicing only, if you are doing the things only, you are gaining the right skill, and also you are getting the right grade. Okay, wisdom, uh, you can beat the wisdom if you are practicing properly. Okay, then the third theory is the time is quantized and relative. This is somewhat complicated, and this is the most important thing in this framework. Time is quantized. That means you can quantize, you can subdivide the time. Okay, and also this time is relative respect to you. Okay, that means this time can be defined, and we know that we all have 24 hours, but that 24 hours, how do you manage those 24 hours? That is relative to one person to the other. Therefore we can say that time is quantized, and also we can say it is relative. So how I am getting these how I am evaluating, estimating my time. Okay, how I'm getting the optimal results from the time, that is called the relative value of the time. Okay. Okay. And the next thing is that we are going to discuss the process behind the theories. Okay, there are I have defined here 6 categories of the process. Okay, the first thing is the understand the big picture of the journey. What do you mean by the understand the big picture of the journey? We will recall that thing again. The set the goals. You have to set your goals. You will be having your identical goals. You have to define those goals. We call that thing as the set of goals. Then dissect the goals with the time quantum. There is no value and there is no importance of the goals when you are not subdividing that one and you are not going according to the plan. So you want to dissect these goals with the defined time quanta, then only you can follow the steps. Then the fourth step is the abstraction. The fourth step is the abstraction. Abstraction means you are removing the details and you are getting the most important facts. Okay, then only you can understand the big picture of that one, and then only you are getting a clear understanding of these things. So we call it as the you can make the thing simple. That thing we can consider as the abstraction. Then the fifth thing is the apply magic 5. I will come to this apply. What are the magic steps of the what we call this framework again after a short while. Okay, after that, use checkpoints. What is the other thing? Use checkpoints. We have to check the things that we have gained. That is called the using the checkpoints. Right, we'll come back to the understanding of the big picture. What do you mean by the big picture? That means now suppose that you are a student who have got selected to a university. Okay, then what do you mean by understanding the big picture? You want to what we call, you want to first understand what is your subject stream and what is your degree, and after that you want to understand what is the syllabus of that one, the whole syllabus, not like the semester syllabus, but you want to understand what are the learning outcomes of your complete degree. That is called the understanding of the big picture. After completing the degree, who will be your destination? Those things we can consider as the understanding the big picture. Then there you want to get the overall syllabus of the degree that you are going to follow and understand the subjects in each semester. That means if there are some recommended texts, you want to get those things. You want to clearly identify those things, and what are the major things in your subjects, and what are the subdivisions of the subjects. All those things you want to understand. Then the second thing is the set the goals. The goal setting it will be differ from person to person. In some cases, one person's goal might be getting a PhD. So in order to get the PhD, he or she wants to get a first class degree. Like that way, he has to define what is his goal. Or in some cases, another person's goal might be becoming an industrial expert. Okay, and also in some persons, what we call objective will be becoming a patent certified innovator. Innovative mindset might be that type of guys also will be available. So you want to clearly define your goal, because you are the person who knows about you very well. Then dissect the goals. This is very important. When you, if you are not dissecting the goals, then you can, there is that is in vain of the whole defining the goals. Define sub goals for a given time. Conta, you want to define your sub goals. Now you have understood about your goal or your vision, then you want to subdivide it. Then if you want to get a first class degree, for each semester, how much GPA you have to get, what are the subjects you have to follow, and each semester, how much time you have to allocate for get that what we call required GPA, right? And the fourth step is the abstraction. In the here, this abstraction means you are getting only the most important facts. Use close resources and do the abstraction. Avoid multitasking. In some cases, what your mind, what our mindset is doing, our mindset is roaming. That means if we do not understand the things what our lecturer is teaching, what we are doing, we are following plenty of resources. When one resources, when we are following, we are getting notifications of another similar type of resources. Then we will be skipping our the current following methodology, and we are shifting to the next one. Like that way we are going. We call this thing as the multitasking. We have to avoid multitasking to, in order to get the thing. So the best way is you have to stick yourself to the closer resources. Closer resources means what your lecturer is teaching, because your lecturer is the person who is preparing your examination. So first of all, you have to thoroughly follow the things what your lecturer is teaching. Then if you cannot understand something, then only you have to shift to something. But you have to, several times you have to refer the things what your lecturer is teaching, and you have to abstract the things. You have to get the most important fact. Then only you want to understand, yeah, this is the thing I want to follow. Then you will know what are the things you are, then you will identify what are your known facts and what are your unknown facts. Then you can without multitasking, you can understand your unknown facts by shifting to one particular additional resource. Right. So then the next thing is the apply magic 5. The magic 5 are called as this way: the standard form, even split, odd split, reverse split, and the photographic memory. Standard form means the now you have to suppose that your lecturer has given you some certain video recordings. Okay, those are the things. By associating those things only, your examination is prepared. So first of all, you want to follow the things and you want to make notes according to that one. That is called the standard form. You have to completely follow all those all the resources what your lecturer has given. That is the first step. That is we are calling as the standard form. You have to allocate a sufficient amount of time. I will give you the time by a practical example there. You want to follow that standard form. Then the even split means according to even number of slots. That means suppose that you have followed the first chapter and the second chapter, third chapter, fourth chapter, like the regular way you have followed. After that, suppose you want to do a even split. That means you then quickly go to the second chapter and follow that one. But you are not allocating the same time quanta for that one. 2, 4, 6, 8, like that you want to do. And after that, by finishing that one, you want to go odd split. That means 1, 3, 5, 7, like that you want to follow the lectures. After that, you want to do a reverse split. Reverse split means by n to the first z to a, you want to come back and you want to understand the things what they are doing. After that, the photographic memory. Photographic memory means you want to, what we call, you want to write neatly, nicely about the things what you have gained from all those steps. and you can use a nice visualization for that one and get the things what that is called the final document for final thing what you are gaining from your subject, that is we are calling the photographic memory. By writing like that way, you can visualize the things what you have learned. Okay, after that you have to use the checkpoints. Okay, use checkpoints means that is the next stage. There what you are doing, you are testing the things what you have learned now. From the magic pi you have done several steps and you have learned, and now this is the time to check how you have learned, whether you have learned up to the optimum level. Like that way, these are, we can say, these are some tests to check your ability. Right, this is the ensure that progress is going according to the framework. Right now my counter example is now I'm a currently I'm a research student in a slit campus in third year second semester. Okay, now these are the subjects that I have to follow: IRWA, MLOM, data mining, and the cloud computing. Okay, right now this practical thing I have followed this research. I haven't done my optimum to the what we call the mid and assignment. So I have got the average values for that one. As an example, IRWA we have two assignments and one mid examination. There I haven't followed this framework. So my midterm mark is 12 out of 20, and the first assignment is what we call, it is like 14 out of 20, and the second assignment is still it is going. Okay, we have to submit it today. By today I have to submit it. Okay, now the case is like this way. Now if I want to get this my exact value, what I want to do, I want to follow the things. I want to earn A grade. I want to get the maximum value for my end semester examination. So I have defined my what we call the subjects and the time allocation like this way. And now the examination end examination will be the 28 for this thing. Okay, like that way I have defined the time duration for that one. So so I will show you how I'm going to define my framework according to time quantization. And this MLOM I will be having 24 days, because I'm going to start the study session from 5th onwards. So 24 divides by 6, because I have several 6 tasks I have to do. Because of that I have divided by 6. Then I will be getting what we call 4. So 4 I have to multiply by 24, then I will be getting 96 hours. In the standard form I have to in the what we call in the time quantization, when I'm allocating the things, standard forms I have to allocate 30 hours, and in a rate of 4 hours per day. In the even split I will be getting 10 hours, and the odd split I will be getting 10 hours, and the reverse split 10 hours, and the photographic memory 20 hours, and checkpoint 16 hours. I will be showing how I am progressing the things, and how I am earning the results, and how I am reaching to A grade by this framework. Okay, thank you very much. We will be come back and we will see how this framework is progressing. Thank you very much.